with y'all? It's your boy Moneymansell. Apologies for not being more consistent on this channel. I had to deal with some things, but now I'm gonna try to be as consistent as I can, But yeah, let's get into the video. Today's video we'll be discussing the passport bros, if you guys know who they are.
Why am I a passport bro? I'm a passport bro because I only like black women. In America, there are around 20 million black women. According to statistics, 80% are overweight. And I'm not into overweight women, so that leaves around 4 million. Most of them are traditional who want to be a housewife and solely depend on the man because studies show stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home moms who raise children produce the best results for children. Stay-at-home moms with wealthy men produce the best results for children. And traditional women, most black women are not traditional, so that leaves around 300, give or take. And so out of the 300 women, how many of them have an attractive face to me? So
basically, passport bros are a group of men on social media whose sole purpose in life is to travel to other countries and get laid. Sex tourism, if you will. Typically, passport bros are black African American men, alright? And their whole purpose on leaving America for Dominican Republic, Thailand, maybe an African country, is because the women here are not traditional enough. But the women in Thailand, Dominican Republic, Brazil, they're the traditional women, and they're the women worth marrying. Specifically, I want you to remember, it's the black American woman in America who is, just can't be tamed, not traditional, doesn't want to listen to their husband, has all these insane qualifications for a husband, makes the dating pool really hard, And typically the people, passport bros, tend to look something like this, Not really the best looking of men, right? I mean, I'm just being honest. So if any passport bro sees my video, I'm just keeping it real, as they say. Passport bros are typically dudes from here who had no game, don't know how to talk to women, don't have a drive, just lame dudes, squares, niggas like that who can't get none. So they go to another country where typically sex tourism and prostitution is not really cracked down on as hard as here. And they basically buy women. Do they ever end up marrying these women? Never, never, never. A couple guys I want to talk about is this guy named Giaimo Jackson Carter. Look at the nigga's profile picture. Typical passport bro. Let's get into some of his videos. Right off the bat, we see from the thumbnails. He says he's a travel YouTube vlogger, but what type of tourism and traveling are you doing? Really? Most of his content is based in Sosuya, Dominican Republic. I'm telling you, people, all it takes is one Google search on what is Sosuya known for. It would tell you why Sosuya is it would tell you why Sosuya is a preferred destination for a lot of single men. And I'm gonna be fair, not just African American men, European men as well. Like a lot of white European men have been doing this for a long time, but it's just they not stupid with it, right? Like white men don't. I'm be real though. Only niggas Only niggas is the only people who will go to another country, do something completely illegal, morally wrong, and brag about it. You don't see these white men doing that. They don't want to be known as that. But let's watch some of this guy's content.
Hola, seguir el canal de Giamo. Mi contacto es...
So like that like my nigga, I can't get her contact information. Why is that? Is it because you bought the woman? So like, I mean, that's a clear example. Nothing. His video is titled "What a $19 Night Airbnb Looks Like in Sicilia, Dominican Republic." I mean, and the first clips are immediately cheeks. I'm not going to judge. Let's keep going.
Hola, Katy.
Hola,
¿Por qué tú estabas tarde?
tuve un inconveniente.
Bueno, tú sabes que no me gusta cuando estás tarde.
Autoridad.
Ok. Puede ser. Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien.
¿Qué ustedes están haciendo?
Conversando.
Bueno, tú puedes ayudarme a mostrar el apartamento. Ok, bueno. Katy.
Esta es la cocina. Este es el lavamanos. Aquí está la estufa. La nevera, los platos para comer, los platos para beber agua.
Ok, Katy, tengo una pregunta para ti. Es como, ¿tú sabes cómo cocinar?
Claro.
Es como si un extranjero quiere una comida, tú puedes cocinar un poco.
Sí,
Ok.
cocino.
Ay, bueno.
Just in the middle of her touring, showing your Airbnb, you ask her, can you cook? And if a foreign man, specific foreign man, asks you to cook a meal, would you do it? All I gotta say, she's getting that bag. She is ringing it in. Bad. There's no way in hell this man is pulling women off his charm. What does this man have that these women don't? Be honest. An American passport. If you're an American, you can go anywhere and have the best selection of women simply because you have an American passport. Now, if you can keep the women, that's another story, right? But let's just be honest. What do we see here? Is this maybe sex tourism, or is this a man picking up these women?
Interesante.
Le voy a mostrar el baño. Aquí está el baño.
Sí.
I'm not gonna lie. Listen. These are some beautiful women. That's without question. These women are beautiful. Like a part of me is low-key jealous of the nigga. Like, I'm like, damn, why I ain't think of that? You feel me? But I understand the other end of this. They are rinsing this man for every single dollar. If you think for 2 seconds this fine specimen of a woman is letting this disgusting mutated beast hit and even cuddle with her and even put her on camera without cutting that check, you gotta be sorry. You gotta be mistaken. In fact, I actually came across a clip of a woman from the Dominican Republic, or, a diaspora, if you will, of the Dominican. Sex tourism has been a thing, obviously, in that country for a long time. And that a lot of these women, these are prostitutes, know who to pick and know who to come at.
I'm not Brazilian. I have Brazilian friends. I'm from Dominican Republic.
Oh, okay.
And the passport bros, man, they've been a thing for so long. So the difference between the foreign European guys that come into the country is not very, very different as far as what their reasons are, but the behavior is quite different. So when the African American men go, they go over there to show off, to, you know, kind of boast to other people about how they're getting all this sexual attention, a stroke of ego because they don't get it back in their country. So quiet as is kept, we all know, from the girls that don't partake in that kind of industry to the girls that do, we all know that when an African American man comes down there, he's usually not sexually socialized correctly. So he thinks that the way we act is because of him when it's just culture. So then another thing that also happens is that we all communicate with each other. He's a lick. Get what you can, make him feel like he's special. Just turn up the heat as far as how, you know, sweet and submissive you are. But just get your lick. That's all they care about.
Right? So you'll see videos online of black men, American black men. It's sad that it's always the brothers. I'm sorry. Walking through strips. Any person with a logical brain can see that these are prostitutes and these are the strips that they're working. They thinking these are just women, respectable women, just losing all composure and grabbing them up and trying to holler at them. I mean, you see these videos all over the internet.
No, I'm okay, thank you. I'm okay. I'm okay. No, alright, thank you. Saudi, huh?
How overseas they just love me. They love black men. They love us. They love us brothers. I mean, like, I can't get them off me. These men would dead ass, that's how delusional some of these niggas are. Would dead ass see that and not see that you are tricking. You are paying. It don't come for free, my brother. You are paying a lot, too. Another guy I want to talk about is Austin Hollerman, I believe his name is. Some clips went viral of him. This clip right here.
Okay, so I'm saying if you meet a guy today, let me look. Let's say you met me, like you just did. And how soon would you kiss me and how soon would you go back home with me?
I don't know. If I had time.
If you like him a lot and he likes you a lot, do you feel a need to wait a day or two? Or
No.
So you would go the same day?
Yes.
That's all I need to know. Get your passport.
And basically, feminists in the country found the video, spread it around, and people was like, I don't want this jackass in my country. So not only did the women feel offended, but even the men of that country, who probably before have seen this happen a million times, didn't care. But the fact that this man put their women on Front Street as being some global hooker spot, they felt the pride in them. And they chased this nigga straight out the country to get him from speaking like this to talking like this.
It's not safe even if I wanted to come back. You know, if I wanted to come back to stay in Brazil, it wouldn't be safe because my name has been slandered. And everybody's been geared to hate me, to think that I'm some sort of sex tourist that's telling men that, oh, Brazilian women. And I'm not saying this because I know some of y'all still going to watch this English version first and misinterpret it. I am not saying Brazilian women are easy for everybody. What I meant by when I said that Brazilian women are easy, and I shouldn't use the word easy. I know that now. I'm sorry. But what I'm saying is, for a man that's well-mannered, well-dressed, that has put in the effort to raise himself, he will have an easier time in Brazil as opposed to where I was from. That wasn't always the case. But to get into the video, I want to apologize for releasing these videos and showing ignorance.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all are sad. A lot of these passport bros and all this is a wider thing than it is. The passport bros is just one issue, but this is an issue stemming from a bigger issue. We have this weird war between specifically black men and black women, to the fact that we got, older black men with sense in their mind going and migrating to other countries for the simple fact of easier women. And the women 9 times out of 10 know the game and they end up finessing these dudes. So my question is, after you get dried up of all your resources and your money, and that woman, that young woman from that country, goes with one of her young countrymen, what is your excuse then? What can you say then? Because y'all are not marrying these women. And you know you don't want to marry these women for a good reason. Right? My whole thing is, if you're lame here, you're going to be lame there. The thing is, if you're broke here, you can be rich somewhere else. That's the only thing that would change. You are lame no matter where you go. In Africa, Asia, South America, North America, wherever you roam this earth, if you act like these people, you will not get no woman unless you have to pay for it. This is what happens when women control your whole life. These men packed up and left everything they know to a foreign third world country for women. For women. Women? How do you look at yourself in the mirror? It's not even the whole thing of you're less of a man. Look, I'm not mad at you. These are beautiful women. And listen, by me having this perspective, I don't believe that the women in these countries are any more stupid or any more dumb. It's that these women in these countries know what y'all are there for. And even if you do have real intentions to be with one of these women, the fact that you went there for it is very weird. The fact that you went back there for it is very weird. I'm telling you, lameness is a language that is universal. People can sense if you're lame. If you're a lame motherfucker with money, motherfuckers will sense it and they will sniff it out of you, right? So when you go into these countries where they don't have basic necessities, right? And you run into this beautiful, beautiful girl and you see all the local men walking past her, think to yourself two things. One, have they already ran through that? Or two, is there a reason? Can they afford that woman? The whole kill is the women they're going at in these countries are seen as the non-modern, the non-traditional women of those countries. They go to these countries seeking traditional women and do not get anything traditional. They get a concubine. And at least with a concubine back in the day, you didn't have to pay them. You gotta pay these people. So you pay a woman. This is why it's called sex tourism. You're just getting a very, very cheap, good-looking prostitute. And you know, I don't mean to disrespect these women. And I know they hustling for their family and stuff like that, right? But I'm gonna call it like it is, right? It's prostitution. That will be all for this video. It's your boy Moneymansell. Please, passport bros, end it. Y'all look sad. Alright? We know what you over there for, and it's not for good things. Alright? I love y'all. It's your boy Moneymansell. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all want to see next, man. It's your boy Moneymansell. We out.